What's going on, guys? It is January 23rd, I believe, and I'm about to head to the gym for some deadlifts and then some high volume legs. And I got my Despicable Me fruit snacks this time. I ran out of the Ninja Turtles. I don't know any of these guys' names, but looks like we got a little minion here. I just like to eat fruit snacks before the gym. They're not anabolic. They don't help you build muscle or anything like that. Just some quick carbs. People were asking why I do that, so that's why. So I just pulled up to the gym. I was thinking on the drive over here. You know, I get hundreds of emails every single week from people not only asking questions in regards to training and nutrition and for advice and coaching, but believe it or not, about success, about motivation, about staying motivated, inspiring others, gaining self-confidence, increasing their self-esteem, getting rid of insecurities, feeling comfortable in their own skin. And it's hard for me to reply to all of these emails. I do my best to reply to my YouTube comments, my Facebook messages, my emails, but I do get overwhelmed by them and I don't get around to all of them, although I do read all of my messages. Now, it's hard for me to respond when it comes to something like that. I can only offer my experience and what I've been through. And I think that's what I want to do in this voiceover. I'm about to go into the gym, do some deadlifts and then some high volume legs, and I want to talk to you guys in the voiceover and share, you know, my viewpoint on things. I'm not saying that what I think is right. I'm not saying that I'm a success by any means, but I have some past experiences and I've dealt with some things before that maybe I can offer some advice that would help some of you guys out as well. So I'm gonna go hit the gym and I'll talk to you guys in the voiceover. All right, so this was my first time doing deadlifts in a few weeks ever since my little lower back incident. So you'll notice that I'm really taking my time with the setup. I'm obviously going light and just focusing on keeping constant tension and getting my form down perfect. So that's really not what this video is about. Like I said, I just wanted to get that out of the way, but let's talk a little bit. Alright, so I have to start off by saying that I believe everyone has a different definition of success and confidence and motivation. So to one person, success might mean money or nice cars and wealth, whereas to someone else it might mean having a family or finishing college. And the same goes for motivation and confidence. Motivation is something that we often look for, but you really don't have to look too far. Motivation should be intrinsic, something that comes from inside of you. And if you start looking elsewhere, it's going to be short-lived because it's up to you to get in the right mindset. No one else can help you do that. So with that out of the way, let's talk about confidence and insecurities and self-esteem. So maybe you're looking to be able to just take your shirt off in public or talk to a girl or ask for a raise and be more outgoing and more social. So for a little bit of background, trust me, I understand where you're coming from. Now, I was never really one to be shy, but I was incredibly insecure. I was always the kid among all my friends who would never take his shirt off, like ever. Not in front of my family or my friends, and I even went in the pool and to the beach with my shirt on. I avoided water parks and pool parties, and I flat out hated being in that situation. But this really isn't about me. You know, going back to success and confidence, you have to learn how to be aware of your internal dialogue. And what I mean by that is stop telling yourself that you're not good enough or that you're unsuccessful. You know, we've all had shady jobs and setbacks and breakups, and we've had arguments and fights, and we experience different types of failure, but you're still here, right? So you've made it through everything and got this far, so why stop and doubt yourself now? I always say that attitude determines your outcome, and trust me, I've had days like everyone else, and it would be absurd to think that someone just walks around and smiles 24/7 because that's just not reality. You know, but you have to find a way to stay positive and surround yourself with positive people because that will go a very long way. And some of you guys might be asking yourself right now, yeah, but what about confidence and feeling more comfortable and being outgoing? Well, if you're watching this video, you're likely subscribed to it, or at least I hope you are, and this channel is mostly based around fitness, so you're already investing your time into this lifestyle, which puts you ahead of the game. So you've probably made the decision or you're making the decision to change, and you just have to be patient and stay consistent with it. You know, the truth is most people have insecurities, whether you know it or not, and many people have a fear of being rejected because they don't want to be labeled or they have a weak self-image, but always remember, you can't read minds as much as you think you can. So your interpretation of what you think someone else might think of you is likely wrong. So don't be so quick to assume the worst. And now you're asking yourself, well, where the hell is he going with all this? You know, honestly, this might not have been exactly what you were looking for. And if you're interested, I can make separate videos about ways to make money, or I can give my opinion on specific topics in different situations, but I just want to see people get the most out of their life. Don't be afraid to be yourself. Remember, you don't need to impress anyone, and not all imperfection needs a fix. So what I want you to do is kill your inner critic, the person who keeps telling yourself that you're not good enough. Let that go, and I guarantee you'll have much more social freedom and you'll enjoy life a lot more. So I really hope this was able to help at least one person out there watching this video, because if it did, I feel as though it was worth it. So thank you guys as always for listening. I appreciate the support and all the love you show me, and just remember, keep your head up and change your mindset. Stay positive and surround yourself with like-minded people, and it will take you far. You know, like my buddy Max Tuning always says, ever forward.